What's cracking, honkies and blacks? Uh, Back in the saddle. I'm fucking shit up. Um, yeah. Sorry if you heard that. Back in the saddle. Trying to give y'all a little update. My version of this past weekend type shit. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all know how I'm doing. Um, how am I doing, brother? It's been a fucking struggle in the process of putting in applications. Just not been happy at work, so taking steps to remedy that situation. Been great fun. So hopefully sometime soon I'll have a new job. So got that to look forward to. But yeah, got my gym clothes on. I'm about to go to the gym. So I figured I might as well sit down and talk to myself for a couple minutes. But yeah, nothing, nothing too drastic has changed. Well, there's another story behind that. But, yeah, trying to keep 2026, a sober year from here on out. Just, realized that your boy's probably got a problem with the sauce. And yeah, it got kind of bad there for a little bit with the holidays rolling around and grief, that whole cycle. And yeah, just that's the way I found to deal with it. And you know, back to last episode, I've lost a couple homies from just not taking care of themselves, and I've seen firsthand, what that does to a family, to your loved ones, and I had to decide, I feel like I've always had I've never been a person to halfway do something, If I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna get high as hell. If I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna get drunk. And that business model is just not sustainable. So 2026 will be a year of the mental battle with drinking. So, go team. But yeah, just figured I'd drop in, let y'all know what's going on. This is gonna fuck around and become a podcast. Goddamn. Oh, speaking of creation, creative stuff, I went and got a tattoo yesterday. I'd won like a free tattoo and a little raffle thing, and it was just me and a couple of artists in the shop, and we were listening to music and chopping it up, and they brought up a an Earl Sweatshirt song that's just like the most outrageous shit ever. It's not. It's like the most goofy, unserious beat, but what he's saying in the song is like actually, he's telling a real story, and it had me thinking because the artists were like, yeah, he knew this wasn't gonna be a bop, but he said what he had to say, and I kind of want to take that mentality into my music in 2026. I obviously ain't making no bangers that anybody cares about, so might as well make the music that speaks to me. I feel like I've never really had a problem making music that I've, trying to put out bangers or whatever, but uh yeah, it was just a cool little insight thing that, other artistic people are like, yeah, he knew this wasn't going to hit, but it kind of hits, in a specific way. But that's all I got for y'all. I'm gonna try and keep these videos under 5 minutes because there ain't nobody watching them, so I ain't gonna spend too much time on them. And B, I can't be talking for an hour by myself. I'll fucking go crazy. All right, appreciate y'all for watching.